The iPhone 15 is almost here, but if you don't want to wait to see what to expect, well then you're going to love this video, because I'm going to go over everything we know so far about the iPhone 15. First of all, breaking news. There's going to be 4 different models of iPhone this year. Just like last year, the year before that, the year before that, the year before that. There's going to be 4 different models of iPhone this year. There's going to be an iPhone 15, an iPhone 15 Plus, an iPhone 15 Pro, and an iPhone 15 Pro Max, similar to last year's iPhone 14 models. The iPhone 15 and 15 Pro will have a 6.1-inch screen, and the iPhone 15 Plus and 15 Pro Max will have a 6.7-inch screen.
You know, more of the same and also better.
Now, I know there were some rumors that there could be an all-new iPhone 15 Ultra this year. Now, I'm not sure if the Pro Max is going to be changed to the Ultra, or there just won't be an Ultra phone this year until the iPhone 16. All I know is that the rumors say there will not be a Pro Max and an Ultra. One or the other will be coming out this year. We'll have to wait and see which one it actually is. Now, price tag wise, there will be an increase in price with the Pro and the Pro Max, or Ultra, whatever it is. But the good news is there shouldn't be an increase with the other iPhone 15 models. They should stay the same as last year's. Now, one new feature that's coming to the iPhone 15 and 15 Plus is Dynamic Island, which means there is no more notch. At least with the new phones, there will be no more notch on any new iPhone, which is good news. The Dynamic Island was actually a really interesting feature, and I'm excited to actually see Apple now develop for the Dynamic Island, knowing that all their new iPhones have that feature, which I think could just give them more incentive to make options or add more features to the Dynamic Island. We'll have to wait and see, but adding this feature to all the iPhones just shows us that Apple is taking this feature seriously, at least until they decide to bring in a under display selfie camera and get rid of that hole punch altogether. Now, something else that should be coming to all the iPhone 15 models is USB-C. Now, I'm really excited about USB-C because that means Lightning is finally dead. And really that means I don't have to carry another charger around just to charge my iPhone, which is kind of a long time coming. It's kind of ridiculous that you have an iPad, a MacBook, and those things can charge with USB-C, but you have to carry around a lightning cable just to charge your iPhone. Not to mention, adding USB-C now should possibly add faster charging speeds and faster data transfers. It's just a better port overall, so I'm just really excited that Apple is finally making this change, or they're kind of forced to make this change at least. Now, I do expect Apple to reserve faster charging speeds and faster data transfers, and maybe even come up with a new name for this USB-C port. I think those are features that they're going to add to the Pro models to kind of distinguish the Pro from the basic models of the iPhone 15. But either way, all the models should be getting USB-C, which is good news. Now, design-wise, there's nothing too different with these models when compared to the previous models, except for slightly rounded off edges. Not quite as rounded off as the iPhone 11 models, but it should be easier to hold in your hand, which is a welcome change. Like all previous iPhone models, we can expect that the camera bump is gonna increase, especially with those Pro models. Now, I know those camera sensors have been getting bigger and better on the iPhones, but man, that camera bump is just huge now. And it kind of makes you think, where is it headed to? What are we going to see with the iPhone 20? Now, I guess it's a good trade-off because we all want better cameras on our phones, and if that means bigger camera sensors, which means bigger camera bumps, then I guess I'll take it. The Pro models could also be coming with titanium frames instead of stainless steel. I don't know how I feel about this one because I was kind of a big fan of stainless steel. I just liked the way it looked. Now, I know it was a fingerprint magnet, but it just looked kind of nice in my opinion. It looked different. And now we'll just have to see how titanium looks, if it has that distinguishing look like stainless steel did. But now this brings me to the colors. I'm really disappointed in the colors, to be honest. There was rumors that there was gonna be this really nice red color. It wasn't this bright product red that Apple was gonna release. It was more of this kind of darker shade, more neutral red, but it was red and it just looked really nice. Well, guess what? It's not happening. Instead, it looks like we're getting very safe colors here. There's an all-new Titan gray color, and it looks like a gray color. I mean, it's gray. It's hard to get excited about gray. It doesn't look really any different from what Apple has done in the past, maybe a slightly different shade of gray. We'll have to see when Apple truly unveils this new color and what they say about it. Now there's also a blue, a white, and a black color. Who knows what Apple's gonna name these colors, but that's what we're getting. And there's no more gold, at least for this generation of Pro models. Kind of feels like with this iPhone generation, Apple's kind of getting rid of past things and just kind of moving forward with the iPhone. No more gold color, no more notch, no more lightning port. And there's also something else that they're getting rid of, but we'll talk about that in a few minutes. For the regular iPhone 15 models, we look to be getting a yellow, a pink, a bluish green, a white, and a black. Of course, those will not be the names. Those are just what I'm seeing, and that's what I'm naming them. These are typical iPhone colors here, but they look to have more of a muted colorway. They're not as bright and vibrant as the previous models. At least, I mean, it could be this just the pictures I'm looking at.
Yeah, probably that.
I'm not too excited about any of these colors, but let me know if you are. Which color are you most excited about? Now, some other design differences should be with the mute switch. It's rumored that it's going the way of the lightning port and the notch, and it's gone. No more mute switch on the iPhone 15, maybe the 15 Pro and Pro Max. Those are the ones that are gonna start off with no mute switch. Instead, we're getting an action button, which of course you can set to mute and unmute if you want to, or hopefully it'll let us do other things or let us choose what we wanna do with that button. Kind of like what the Apple Watch Ultra has, that action button on there. But now let's talk about cameras. The iPhone 15 and 15 Plus should be getting an upgraded camera sensor this year, and it's rumored to have a 48 megapixel camera sensor. Just like the iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max, we're not sure if it's the same camera sensor from that phone, but it looks to have that larger megapixel camera sensor on it. The iPhone 15 Pro Max is rumored to have an all-new periscope zoom lens, and it's rumored to be only on the Pro Max. So we're actually gonna see, or we should see, a real difference in camera systems between the Pro and the Pro Max, which we haven't seen in a few years. And this new periscope zoom lens should allow the Pro Max to just get better zoom capabilities. It's rumored to have 6x optical zoom, which is gonna be a nice little upgrade if you're into zooming in and kind of getting those zoomed in shots. This is going to be a nice upgrade for you. Now, when it comes to performance, the Pro and the Pro Max will be getting Apple's all new A17 Bionic Chip, and the 15 and 15 Plus should be getting last year's A16 Bionic. Now, of course, this means better overall performance for the 15 Pro and Pro Max, along with a bump in RAM as well. It's rumored to be going from 6 gigabytes to 8 gigabytes. Now, the rumored benchmarks for the A17 Bionic look insane. If this is true, we're gonna be seeing a 30% bump on single core performance and 20% on multi-core performance compared to last year's A16 Bionic. And performance-wise, it looks to blow away the rumored Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor that should be coming to future Android flagships. So once again, it looks like the iPhone 15 Pro models are just gonna be amazing performers here. And I'm really excited about that. And not only that, but battery capacity on the iPhone 15 models, on all of them, should be increasing as well. And now with this updated processor, the A16 on the iPhone 15 models, that's just gonna make it more power efficient, and all the models should just be getting better power efficiency, better battery performance, period. So in summary, I'm just really excited about the iPhone 15 Pro Max. That's the model I'm really most excited about because of the new camera hardware, the updated design, USB-C port, hopefully with faster charging and data transfers. The A17 Bionic just looks amazing, and bigger batteries. I think this year looks to be one of the biggest updates to iPhones in a long time. Even the regular iPhone 15 and 15 Plus, they're gonna be getting dynamic island, better cameras, bigger batteries, and USB-C. So it's definitely gonna be a bigger upgrade than last year's iPhone 14 and 14 Plus, at least in my opinion. So I'm just really excited to see what Apple has in store with these all new iPhones. But what do you guys think? Are you excited about the upcoming iPhone 15 models? Let me know with a comment down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you wanna see more videos just like this one on tech news, reviews, and opinions, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our new videos, and I'll see you on the next one.